武器庫。確かに武器庫。どこ？このこと？このことっぽい。あ、ここにじゃあご家族がいるんじゃない？ちょっと待って、じゃあ後にしよう。後にしよう。ああ、異物のシャドウハートがやっぱり選ばれてるんだ。まあ他にもいろいろいたけど感じだね。まだね探索してないところがあるんで、シャドウハートちゃんのご両親を解放する前にこちらをね見ていこうかなと思います。あ、こんなところにシャドウハートちゃん、これいやーでもどうかな、私と 2P カラーになっちゃうからな、難しいよね。
I think I might have hurt people here. Learned how to break their bodies. Their spirits.
なるほど。
Right in here now. But it wasn't always so. Screams rang off these walls. I swear I can almost hear them.
記憶があるんだね。てかまあ普通になんか候補生っていうかさ、こんな感じでエリート教育みたいな感じでさせられてたっぽいもんね、シャアの。福井一緒。
A cunning disguise can serve a warrior of the Dark Lady better than any armor. That's what they always told us. I think this was my favorite part. Putting these on. Pretending to be someone else. I suppose that's been my whole life.
なるほど、変装していて、実はシャドウハートちゃんこの白い髪が本当だったのかもね。で、変装のために黒髪に染めてたとかもなんかありそうだよね。嘘、なんかしちゃった？わからん。ブラックダイヤモンドをどうしたらいいんでしょうね。置いてみる？むずっ。まあ何が動いたんでしょうね。元がわからんからわからん。人がいる。ノクターン。
Shadowheart? I wasn't sure if I'd ever lay eyes on you again. It's me, Nocturne. Do you remember?
Remind me?
We trained together. We used to be close. I'm glad to see you're all right.
I don't remember you.
Oh. A pity. Perhaps we can talk some more later? That is, if you're not about to turn on me. It seems you no longer walk in the Dark Lady's shadow.
Shah condemned me. By her decree, you and I are enemies.
Only if you wish us to be. You may not remember, but we shared a lot together once. Good times.
いやこれも騙してんのかな。
I will not turn on you, even if it angers Lady Shah.
That's good enough for me. I'm not sure what I expected coming back to this place. Certainly not a friend. There must be all sorts you can tell me. Things I can't even remember.
There are, but with the Mother Superior gone, I don't know if I can stay here to reminisce. Perhaps there's another enclave out there for me.
You don't need Shah.
You don't, perhaps. Not everyone is as brave. I'll leave come tomorrow. Come see me before then. I was working as quartermaster. I can sell you some things to aid you.
何？商人。
And we can catch up.
商人。今ダメ？今商人できない。
Greetings. Do you seek to trade? As Shadowheart's friend, I'll extend the privilege to you as well.
やだー。今回結構作っちゃったから。ありがたく。
Be sure to get everything you need. Come tomorrow, I'll be gone.
もういないの？そっか、じゃあ全部買っとく？ノクターンの日記読んでいいの？遠くて読めません。日記の以前の内容が消されるか大幅に編集され、その後普通の調子に落ち着いている。シャドウハートは言い間違いを素早く優しく正してくれるし、私が捨てると誓った名前を悪意で使うものに食ってかかるときはさらに素早い。彼女が友達なのは私にとって幸運だ。またシャドウハートの記憶が奪われた。前よりも多い。マブダチだったんじゃん。私のことをすら覚えていないだろう。私たちの隠れ場所に連れて行けば彼女に自分を思い出させてあげられる。私はそれを繰り返すたびに手際が良くなってる。毎日忘れちゃうんだね。あら、これは持ってないよ、シャドウハートちゃん。これが本当の記憶かわかんないけど。でもなんか結構いい暮らしはさせてもらってそうだね。お皿とか。だってシナモンロールとバナナってめっちゃいいご飯だよ。喜べるよ、これは。センスがいい。あ、ギス。なんでこんなところに。なるほど、ギスヤンキー。
Part of the Sharan's preparations to seize the Astral prison, no doubt.
そうだね。てかやっぱレイゼル連れてきたかったな。シャドウハートちゃんと仲直りする機会だったんじゃないの？なぜレイゼルが連れ去られてしまったのか。
These jewels. Why do I remember these of all things? A gift from Soldanessela, Mother Superior said.
サンダネッセラー。
Curious. I could never quite tell if she was proud of them or not.
さっきのさ、ノクターンってサンダネッセラーちゃんなんじゃないの？
These jewels. Why do I remember these of all things? A gift from Soldanessela, Mother Superior said.
サンダネッセラ
Curious.
ーちゃ
I
ん。
could never quite tell if she was proud of them or not.
I can still scarcely believe it. You've returned, and the Mother Superior is gone. So much can change, so quickly. Well, you had a pet mouse for a while. She caught you with him. You always loved animals. I'm sorry. Not the sort of thing you want to hear. Well, you know that little scar on your
そうな
elbow?
の？
I was there when you picked that. I think it was 6. There were some bruised lips and black eyes in the mess hall that night. And from then on, they left us alone. Not at all. I never saw the Mother Superior. As for the scar, that was from a collision between your elbow and the teeth of a girl called. Just small thing. You had a little hiding place that you went to when you needed to get away. You brought me there. You'd be the first. As quartermaster, I was able to keep it hidden back there, exactly as you like. The plait and fringe? Yes, on your instructions, of course. I like the new look as well, though. You always did like a dramatic touch.
得意なし。
Looking ahead.
なんとか。夜の奉仕。夜の奉仕ってちょっと名前が良くないよね。ああ、これはシャドウハートちゃんのことだね。
These are all about me. 40 years of my life, documented like I was some sort of specimen.
マジ？
These are all about me. 40 years of my life, documented like I was some sort of specimen.
何年経ってもあの女はまだシャア様が望む姿になることを拒んでいる。私の教えを疑い、無慈悲であるべき時に躊躇し、無邪気な獣か何かのように世界を冒険したがっている。自分が名乗っているのに相反する行動が多すぎる。何がシャドウハートだ。あの女がシャア様の意志を完璧に体現できるとみなされているとは吐き気を催すほどだ。これ多分、あれだよね。母だっけ？お母さんが書いてるんだろうね。私ではダメなのか？私は夜の歌い手を喜ばせるために全てを捧げてこなかったか？女神シャアを称えるため、ウォーターディープに偉大なものを築いた。だが今や全て失われた。私が率いていた者たちが受け入れられたにもかかわらず、私はシャア様の右腕の中で月のアバズレの信徒の子供を鍛えるだけと思った。いや、もうセルーネの信者の子供をさらってきて、シャア信徒に無理やり回収させる仕事をしていたんだね。で、それがちょっと不服だったわけだ。諦めはしない。あの女を作り変えるか排除するまでだ。いずれにせよ、夜の歌い手は最も忠実なしもべが誰なのか知ることになる。なんてことだ。すべてはあの人の女神シャアへの自己顕示欲というか、もっと私を見てよっていうそれで起きてしまった悲劇なんだね。こんなもんか。そろそろ行きますか。まあこの先だね。親御さんがいればいいけどね。ナイトオーキッド。シャドウハートちゃんの好きな花だ。めっちゃ生えてんじゃん、ナイトオーキッド。 あの女のせいでまた鏡を覗き込む。記憶を奪われてしまう。自分が誰かを忘れたくない。私は花が好きで、動物が好きで、私の名前は。これは絶対シャドウハートちゃんだ。
There is work to do.
シャドウハートちゃんのメモですね。めっちゃ生えてるナイトオーキッド。ありすぎでは。
My faith will guide me.
さすがに取れんか。ここだけ両親はやっぱなんかやっぱ仕掛けを解かないと無理か。貴族の喪失のみがこの扉を開く。これか。なんか本であったな。全部売っちゃったけど。売っちゃったな。タールとか置いてみる。何が変わったか分からんのよね。え分からんけど開いた。分からんけど開いた。集合。分からんけど開いたな。何だったんだ。
I see them. I see my parents.
これ
What's been done to them?
ハローリーフか。多分。両親だから2人だもんね。まだ生きてるっぽいけどね。
At least things have stayed interesting.
ああ、これじゃない？めっちゃご両親だよ。シャアの方。あら、闇の貴婦人と戦うんですかね、この先。やばすぎない？結構な死闘を信者たちと繰り広げてきたんですけど。高台にいた方がいいってこと？このおもむろな高台はそういうこと？戦いがあるんですか？やだな、この先戦いありきりか？喪失の鏡。水のエフェクトめっちゃ綺麗。一旦ご両親かしら。戦いになりそうだから。
Defender of the people. All right, what now? can't be. Another vile trick.
No. There is no trick. It's her. Jennifer. Jen. Our little girl.
Moon Maiden's grace. It is you.
I'm here to get you out of here. They're all gone. It's over.
It is not over. You see, it matters not if you raise this place. If you slay every one of your brothers and sisters. That was never where my power resided. Every time you try to step away from me, every time you try to reach for Seluna, my hold on you bites deeper. If you had learned, if you had obeyed, there would be no pain. But you struggle on. You will make things worse for yourself. And for them.
てかシャワ自ら来るくらいやっぱシャドウハートちゃんには目をかけてたんだね。
I am neither. I am nothing. I am the empty room. The dreamless sleep. The shadow's shadow. There was no pain before my sister set the sun aflame. Now you exist to suffer. Until you find your way back to my embrace.
Enough! I'm taking my parents away from here. I'm taking them away from you.
You cannot. We are still bound to him. You cannot both free us and free yourself from her curse. The Moon Maiden needs you more than she needs us. You are the future. You must return to the fold. We are the past.
なんでそんなこと言う
Our
の？
duty is almost done.
Eloquently put. His mind stood up well to his time here. The same cannot be said for your mother. Such brief,
そっか、ハーフエルフだからお
fragile
母さん
lives
は人
humans
間なのか。
lead. This is my final lesson. I leave you now to dwell on your mistakes and make your choice.
Shah's parting words make your flesh crawl. There is no lesson to be learned here, only a family's torment, a spiteful goddess's whims, and an unspeakable choice to be made.
She's gone. I don't understand.
Shah will never admit defeat. Not until she has stolen one last thing from you. We cannot allow your future to be her last prize. Not after all your mother and I have endured. To see you again. Your companion understands, I think. Help her, please. Help her see what must be done.
なるほどね。むずいよ。
I'm sorry. I didn't know any of this was happening until it was much too late. I came to try to put things right.
And you did. You found us. All these years, that dream kept us going. That you would break free. No matter what they made you do to us, we knew you were still in there.
I knew the Dark Woods wouldn't frighten you. You were always such a brave girl.
She was, and still is. You've saved us. Now save yourself. You'll be out of Shah's reach, and we'll be at peace.
I only just found you again after all this time. I can't lose you again.
We'll still be with you. By the Moon Maiden's grace, we'll never be far. Please, Jennifer.
ジェネバルっていうのが本当の名前なんだね。それはそうなんよな。もうそうなんよな。
Is this truly what you want?
It is what we need. All of us. You were meant to be a guiding light for Seluna's faithful, but they robbed you from us. Now that can be righted, and we can rest.
Help us, Jen. I can let go. Now I've seen your face again.
Goodbye.
マジ？
Not goodbye. Not even close.
あれはなんだって何？ああ、この傷のことね。ああ、マジか。
Moonmotes. They bring Seluna's light to dark places and offer guidance to those in need.
ご両親が。
My parents are watching over me.
マジ？
Let's leave this place. There's nothing more for me here. Shadowheart, still. I can't run away from who I was all this time. Besides, there's something fitting to it. Can't cast a shadow without sunlight.
うわ、マジか。コンバットログ開いちゃった。シャドウハートは両親を永眠させることで二人の苦痛を終わらせ、魂をセルーネの保護へ委ねることにした。二人は安らかに眠り、彼女はシャアの支配から解放された。自分の過去から解放されたシャドウハートはようやく自分の道を選ぶことができる。マジ？
My parents. I saw them. Spoke to them. And let them go. It's more than I can take in just now. Give me a night to try and get my head together.
まあ、お父さんの方はエルフだからとしても、お母さんの方はシャー神道にさらわれてから40年つってたから、まあ、そもそもここで多分時を止めてたんだけど、多分ね、解放した瞬間死んじゃうから、まあ、これはこれでよかったのかな。それとも先にこれ倒した方が良かったみたいな感じかな。なんこれ使う。ちょっと先にこいつをバトって鏡を割っといた方が良かったのかもしれない。
Huge polished disc looms before you. A mirror, one used by the Sharans to plunder memories from the minds of others.
This feels familiar to me somehow. I'm sure I've stood before this mirror before. Many times, perhaps.
Taka. ダメだ。
Your prayers fade away into the nothingness of the
記
mirror.
憶を差し
The
出す
mirror's
つもりって。
emptiness seems to you must surrender some part of yourself. But
あー、力の記憶って何？ペテン。ペテンなら私得意です。やったー。
to your surprise, the false memory is accepted. It fades from your mind as easily as it was conjured forth. A foreign sensation assails you. For a moment, you do not feel like yourself. A jumble of memories clamour for your attention. They range from ancient to new, but none are yours. Whatever power lurks deeper in the recesses of the mirror has no interest in you. The dark mirror seems to turn dormant, its hunger sated.
ペテンの記憶ではいけなかったって感じか。わからん。わかりません。
What am I to do?
A huge polished disc looms before
セ
you.
ルーネならいける。
A mirror,
お前はセルーネに
one
使え
that
てい
was
る。
used to wrest your memories from you.
無理だ。イヒーン。
Your prayers fade away into the nothing.
つい。
Shadowheart's memories will be a heavy load for her to carry. But her suffering is over, and so is her parents'. I hope she finds comfort in that.
What Shadowheart did for her parents was a profound act of love. Her courage is... well, it's quite something to behold.
Shadowheart's parents are at peace. And so she, it seems.
そうなんだよね。
Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
シャドウハートちゃんのあれも聞いてなかったね。
I'm so glad Shadowheart's ordeal is over. It'll be a long time before she'll come to terms with all this, but at least now she can start, free of Shah.
希望の館ではどうだった？
Ugh, thank the gods it's over, I say. My last trip to the hells ever.
マジで帰りたくないのか？ほんの少しでも残る気にはならなかったのか？ここむずいむずい。セーブしていい？ここむずいって。ここむずいなぁ。
No such thing as a home in the hells. If Hope's happy, good for her. But mark my words, some devil or other will push in and claim the place sooner or later. Stick around in Avernus long enough, and you'll run out of hope entirely. No, soldier. I'd rather live out my days in the world I love than live forever in a world I hate. I don't know much, but I do know that.
まあでもずっとそう言ってるもんね。
A cruel task fell to Shadowheart. But she did as her parents wished. She has my eternal respect. And I hope she soon finds peace.
Ever will Shar try to twist bonds of love into chains of service. Shadowheart did not let her. I cannot presume to know her parents, or what they suffered. But I know that they were proud, in the end.
まあこれでシャアと完全に手が切れたんだよね。
What we did might feel an evil thing, I know. But if Minsk was not saved from the cult, was used to hurt those who only meant to help him, I think that ending Minsk might have been a way of saving Minsk too.
まあ難しいよね。こればっかりはね。お金しか入ってへん。あ、そうだ。ちなみに装備をこれから変えたいんだけど、今はこの猫のなんかギスヤンキの参道からずっとこれを着てるんだけど、まあ、ついにね、なんかまあ変えてもいいかなみたいなローブが見つかったんですよね。まあ、隠蔽状態の時に装備者は隠蔽判定が有利になるし、あとシャアのベールね、これがまあでかいかなっていうところで、こっちに変えた時にもうやばいね。変態だね。変態を感じるわ。まあ、これを変えたときに、アスタリオンくんの会場スキルがどれだけ、なんだこれ。これで今あれになってんのか。そうじゃなくて、じゃあ、それが及ばんところでやりたいの。今多分、共鳴石のおかげで有利になっちゃってるね。はいはいはい。これが本当のだね。難易度20くらいだったらまあって感じかな。まあ30とか出てきたらその時だけ猫の装備に変えてって感じかも。多分これでシャドウハートちゃんが喋りたいはず。ダメかな？丸々一晩寝ないときついか？
That little hideaway that we found in the cloister. It almost felt like I'd found a piece of my childhood. Childhood I don't truly remember. But remember it or not, I felt right at home there. Surrounded by books and night orchids.
ね、それ思った。だからお前はナイトオーキッドが好きなのか。何かが小さな聖域のナイトオーキッドを思えていたんだ。
Maybe. Or maybe I already liked night orchids and I chose that place because of them. The particulars of childhood can grow hazy even if your memories haven't been tampered with. But I felt safe there. I know that much. Well, can you imagine what it would have been like growing up in that place? Endless training, no privacy, facing scorn wherever I looked. I can very easily imagine I needed somewhere to escape to, if I was to survive. Nocturne and I must have come here a lot. We probably had plenty we wanted to hide from. Anyway, I think that little hideaway helped shape who I am, as much as any sermon or training did. Funny the things that influence you. Most are lost forever.
そうなんだ。
Some may creep back into my mind if I encounter anything that helps clear the fog. Then there's what Shah did restore to me. Memories of pain, suffering, both my own and what I inflicted. It's overwhelming. Like a lifetime's worth of nightmares unleashed all at once upon waking. I can barely untangle one moment from another, not that I even want to. I just know that my heart sinks if I let my thoughts wander to them.
俺たちについてはどうだってなんだ。時によって風化する。まあ良くも悪くもだよね。 でもこれはシャアのことをなんか思い出させちゃいそうだけど、どうかな。
Perhaps. But in the meanwhile, I'll just have to find a way to live with them.
ああ、聞けるんだ。まあ、シャアがそんなことをしたのは、まあ、シャドウハートちゃんがセルーネの子供だったからだけどねって感じ。
Of course. From the first time I laid eyes on you right until now. That's all safe. I wouldn't surrender even a moment of it.
まあ、いい方の記憶だったって、私たちと過ごした時間は、まあ、悪くなかったって感じなのかな。
Shah seeks to break people, to fill their lives with despair so that they will turn to her for relief. Perhaps she thought this would lead me back to her in time. But it won't. I fought too hard to win my freedom. I will not give it up again, no matter how much it hurts.
そうだね。やっぱ強いね。すごい強い子だよ、シャドウハートは。
Doesn't look like anyone's been here in a while. Perhaps people lost faith. Or forgot about it. I wanted to come here.
どこ？
To see if I felt anything that I hadn't done before. Now that I know what I know. Now that I know who I am.
あ、ここはセルーネの何かがいいのか。何かって感じか。今では自分のことが分かった。1か3だよな。
That's a dead girl's name.
あ、そうなんだ。
I don't deserve it.
あ、そっか。
I had to look up how it was spelled.
綴りが分かんないんだ。自分の名前とは思えないかも。
For too short a moment. Now they're gone. By my hand.
彼らは本当にはいなくなっていない。月の治療を覚えているか？
I remember. But they can't comfort me. They can't give me advice. They can't tell me what I was like as a little girl.
まあね。そうだよね。これなんかシャアの教えとかで泣いちゃいけないとか言われてたのかな。
It's been a long time since I've shed a tear. I don't even know how long. We carry on. It's all we can do. I'll follow in a while. I think I want to stay here a little longer, firstly.
まあご両親がいてくれるん
This
じゃない？
place isn't familiar, but it's peaceful.
なんでだよ。一番もう聞かなくていいんじゃないか。ちょっと聞く順番間違えたな。これを先に聞くべきだったな。
Shadowheart. She's as much a part of who I am as Jennifer. Can't just forget her.
まあそれも自分の一部だと。
Besides, Shadowheart still suits me.
これ同じこと言ってるね。
Even better than before, perhaps.
あそこで聞けなかったらここで聞
You
けるっ
can't
て感
cast
じ
a
か。
shadow without some light.